All right, I'm Francisco,
I am Christian Dillon.
And I am Jimmy Salazar.
and well, we don't really have a podcast name for this yet, so we're just kind of doing our own thing. Anyways, what
All
were
right,
we?
commence the drinking. We're gonna take a shot before every podcast, and this is gonna be our tradition. This is gonna be our freaking. It's what we do. So
Yeah.
we're currently taking shots of. I can't read it because it's so dark. Crema de almendrado.
To be honest, we don't even know if you can hear us, and that's cool.
Frendane.
Do you, do you even know if the speakers can work?
Yeah, it works.
All right, as long as you're
The
sure about
previous one that it did, I checked it out, but it's very faint. So
Glad to see your level of interest, Jimmy. You're doing a great job.
Sorry about that. Things are coming up. It's been a hell of a day for me.
I mean,
obviously.
I totally understand. You got a lot of shit that's fresh on your mind. You got a lot of good, positive shit, which is
Well,
good. I'm
is.
happy for you.
I'm thinking this one. First bottle of Mexico finish, man. Yeah.
We will let you know as soon as we take the shot, ladies and gentlemen.
And this bottle was opened on our ALS Ice Bucket Challenge, and
Yeah.
this is what started it off.
If you follow
By the
some-
way, I got this in Tepic Nayarit. Go ahead and study the bottle. Amazing. It tastes like candy. It's really sweet. Got anything positive to say about the bottle?
dude, it's like a Mexican Crown Royal. It's fucking awesome.
Go ahead.
I've had so much fun drinking this bottle tonight and before.
This bottle, if you're ever in Mexico, get this bottle. If you somehow see it in the States, I don't care what you do, get it. Simple as that. Okay.
All
Alright,
right,
ready,
cool,
guys?
So what are we cheersing to? First podcast.
Third podcast, women, beer,
We're
alcohol.
breaking the cherry tonight, guys.
Life.
Women and gentlemen, we're breaking the cherry tonight on this podcast.
Cheers.
Casey's probably gonna kill me for that.
Okay. So, first topic. Women. This guy just got in a relationship. Happy for him.
12 likes in 12 minutes.
In 12
On 11
minutes.
p.m. Sunday night.
That's a like per minute, gentlemen.
That's a like
and
per
women.
minute. That's fucking impressive.
And us two, we just broke up with our girlfriends.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, that's where we're at our point in life. But you know, it's whatever. We're gonna make it through.
Before we even go any further, Jimmy, how do you feel about that, man? It's 12 o'clock Central Time on a Sunday fucking night. 12 likes a minute and go.
It's actually pretty well. I mean, it shows how many people I know in my life are actually really close to me, or maybe just people I know that are just on
This is the
Facebook
last
way
pizza.
too more.
Shut up. This is the last pizza interruption. This is the last pizza. Proof. And I fucking got it. Go on, talk about your love life.
And it feels good, considering I haven't been in a serious relationship for the past 3 years now. So to find somebody that actually makes me happy enough to be committed to them, it does feel awesome right now. And
So I got a question for you. Would you date a Jew?
would I date a Jew?
Um,
No. You're not Jimmy. Go.
No, I would not date a Jew. They're probably too much stickler for money. And considering the high standard that my current girlfriend Casey has up, I would not date a Jew.
Christian, would you date a Jew?
I really have a crush on Sarah Silverman. I think she's fucking hot.
Do you
And
know
I
how
would-
much hair she has?
I've seen her pictures on her fucking movie where she just goes full nude, and even though she was bushy as fuck, man, I was like, well, yeah, I'd still fuck her.
That's a tough
Would
one.
you date a Jew?
That's a tough one, man. I mean, it really depends on the kind of Jew that you're dealing with. If you're dealing with a highly trained Jew woman, as in a woman that's already served and that she knows her place in her Jewish life, and that she knows that she depends on a man and all these good qualities, then yes. But if this is a Jew woman that hasn't trained, that hasn't served in the military yet, and that still has her mentality like, oh yes, the world still's out for me, I can go ahead and do my career and blah 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 blah, then no, definitely not.
No?
Interested. No.
Okay, so I'm thinking you're talking about a specific Jewish woman because in Israel, it's a mandatory thing to have service in the military. So are you talking about American Jew or are you talking about like Israeli Jew?
Well, I'm actually mixing both. I'm thinking like an Israeli Jew, and I'm thinking an American Jew at the same time. If I'm not the only, I can't be the only one that's noticed a difference between American Jew women, and then Jewish women. If that makes any sense at all.
Well, that makes perfect sense. When you
Okay.
think about it.
All right. Well, when I was waiting at California Pizza Kitchen, there was this Jewish girl that pretty much looked like Kim Kardashian. So
Notice our facial reaction when he says that.
I know, like, what
I
the fuck?
guarantee you, she had the biggest titties I've ever seen, and she was underage, and goddamn, she was, man, yeah.
All right, before
My-
you say anything else, the age of consent in Spain is 13. Go on, please.
She was 17.
Wow.
That's
That-
age
that's-
consent in Texas.
That's legal in
That is age of
Texas.
consent.
Right
Texas,
now,
my
3 years difference.
Oh, yeah.
So if I was 20, she was 17, hooked up, it wouldn't matter. But I
Just go
was
on.
at the time 22. But she was fucking hot. And now she's fucking doing fucking broadcasting for some fucking or the Texas Longhorn Network.
Really now?
Yeah,
That's a good job to have,
it's
actually.
a good job.
I got a question. How did we end up talking about Jews in the first place?
You're the
You
one that
brought
brought
it
up
up.
Jews.
I really brought
You
up
are
Jews.
anti-Semitic
Wait, okay, can you elaborate on that, please?
because you brought up Jews in the first place.
So I'm anti-Semitic just because I brought up Jews.
Yes,
Why?
because I said so.
I
But
don't know.
if you allow
Fair
me to
enough.
explain, you already said what I am gonna bring to you on this podcast.
So you knew I was going to talk about Jews
No, but you already explained yourself.
by talking about Jews.
Yeah.
So you knew in some way, shape, or form.
And the way you talked about Jews. That in case in point, dude. That
Wait,
that
wait.
right
Okay,
there.
so are you talking about the Jews specifically, or just about the wow shock factor to it?
Well, it wasn't no shock factor to me. I know you, Frank, already. I mean, this is
Yeah.
it's common knowledge to me. So anything that you say that's outlandish to normal people that we might be offending right now, ow,
That is very true.
I really don't have anything to say about that.
Do you realize how serious it is for people to take you like when this pizza's covering your face? No.
No,
I knew you
because
were
I'm
gonna
gonna
do that.
fucking eat it.
But it's actually very true, Frank. Considering who you are as a person, anything outlandish you would say, it's just we know that
We're
that's
numb
Frank.
to it.
That's Frank. We're used to
numb.
it already at this point.
Anybody else out there in the internet world is gonna be really pissed off by
Frank's
you.
fucking weird.
So I think we go from like
I pizza.
extremely aggressive, and then I'm kind of in the middle, and
Jimmy's like the hybrid of both of us.
yeah,
He really
he's
is.
hybrid, and I'm kind of just like a very liberal motherfucker because we talked about these
Yeah, we talked-
issues so many
All
times.
right, time out. So, I'm very blunt, and I really don't care what I say. I'll say what I believe. This guy, on the other hand, is very considerate. He's very liberal in a sense, and he cares about feelings and all this bullshit
Aw.
crap. We'll talk about that later.
Stop it! You're making me blush.
This
guy.
This guy, he's kind of a mixture of everything put together. Like, he has his I don't really give a fuck, I'm just gonna say whatever I want to say attitude.
Sometimes I don't give a fuck. What are you trying to say?
That's my point. Sometimes. Hello.
Okay.
But at the same time, he's considerate. He has his democratic pussy ass side, and it's cool. That's why I respect him. It is what it is.
Are we really gonna talk about politics right now?
Well, I mean, we could, sure. I'm kind of at a disadvantage because I have two fucking Democrats here. But
But
Yeah, sure,
honestly,
why not?
the surplus and everything has gone, or the deficit has gone down when we've had Democratic presidents. Your so-called savior Reagan did not help with any of the deficit. Any other Republican president hasn't helped since Eisenhower to, demolish the deficit. If you have a Democratic president in, the deficit goes down. Just saying though, it's none of my business though.
I really wish I had that picture of the Kermit. Just
I wish I had that right now too. I'm gonna make a meme soon.
That's cool.
Let it be known.
So, just to give you guys a heads up, I'm not really conservative, but I do agree with a lot of conservative beliefs. I don't associate myself with a specific political belief, but if somebody held a gun to me and they said you need to vote or I'm going to kill you, then in about 55% of the chances I would vote conservative. That's just my own personal belief. These two guys, on the other hand, completely different.
So I'm gonna vote Democratic just on the basis of when you have a Republican president in office, more than likely you're gonna go to war. The deficit's gonna grow So that in point, I'm just saying, that in point. If I have kids, I'm thinking about my kids. My kids are gonna go to fucking wherever America is trying to just establish democracy in a country that has been fighting for thousands of years over the same issue. So it's pointless. It's pointless.
Jimmy, your thoughts?
And honestly, to me, the weird thing here that most
This is
people
the
don't
best
think about
podcast
is that
of all time.
Obama, as the president, has actually done a lot that most people like to give him credit for.
I saw your article.
You
and
saw
I read
that,
it.
right?
I read
You
it.
saw that,
Yes.
and he's read it too. Obama has actually done a lot to bring us out of our ridiculous $1 trillion deficit that we've been in that Bush, a Republican president, has put us in.
And that's where
People
I
want
found
to
out
talk
my
about
facts.
how much he's failed as a president, but when you actually look out of it, all the 4 big promises he gave us, he fulfilled all of them. But
Except
most people don't
legalizing
want to talk about
marijuana.
them, except legalizing. But granted, that is a touchy subject. That is something that's been argued about since the 60s. So that's hard. You don't expect one guy to deal with it, especially considering the fact that he has the pressure of being the first biracial president that's non-white.
He's black.
No, he's not
No, no, no,
black.
no.
He
That
is
actually brings-
black.
okay.
No.
This guy knows he's
He is-
black.
No.
No,
He might be half, but this guy
he is biracial.
knows he's black.
He
He's
is biracial.
biracial.
He
He's
is
not
biracial.
black.
He is full
I'm not
black
giving
for
him
you.
full black. He is
All right,
biracial.
stop.
Half black
Stop.
is full black for
Stop.
you, Frank.
All right, podcast timeout. I'm declaring a podcast timeout. We each get one podcast timeout. What that means is everybody shuts the fuck up and we respect whatever they have to say. We each get one podcast timeout. Let me explain. 50 Cent, Denzel Washington,
No,
And-
what the fuck? Where are you going with this?
and I can't think of any major black guy at the moment, but that's black, okay? Obama, not black. He's biracial. That's all I'm trying to
No.
put. That's my one timeout for the fucking podcast.
That's not what the media says.
Go on.
No,
I don't fucking care
I'm
what
gonna
the media
agree.
says.
I'm gonna agree with him.
That's not what the media
He
says.
is biracial, but it actually comes into this huge thing they say is that you're biracial until you're successful. Once you're biracial, then you're a full-on minority. He was a biracial candidate until he became black, until he became president.
When he was president, they said first black.
Yes,
president
exactly.
ever elected.
But when he
They
was
labeled
coming
him
up for
full black.
office, they called him the first biracial candidate. And then when he became president,
Oh,
exactly.
first black
There you go,
president.
Jimmy.
So it's like
There
you have to
you
be
go.
successful before they upgrade you to a full ethnicity.
Which is
Exactly.
completely ironic because if you really think about like the discrimination, especially in the black community, in most cases, if you're black, you have to be the top 1% to succeed and to be somebody. Like look at Bill Cosby, look at Chris Rock, look at all the NFL players. If
I
you're
want
the
some
top,
yogurt now. Chocolate yogurt.
that's fucking random. If you're top dog and you're black, then you'll get recognized. If you fail, if you fail as a black person, then nobody knows who the fuck you are. And that is discrimination in America.
Wait a minute. I could give you one scenario. What about the hurricane? They made a song about him. He failed. He got wrongfully convicted and was in jail for most of his relevant boxing life.
But he's black, so nobody fucking cares. And that's the
Bob-
point I'm
Bob-
trying to make, people.
Bob Dylan made a song about him, and that shows
Actually,
that
yes,
people
Bob
care.
Dylan did
Okay,
make a song
okay,
about
okay.
And
him.
we should play that right now because
Well, we can't
Yes.
because of copyright issues, man. As soon as we put that on there, the copyrights will come at us, and then they'll just block our video.
Alright, okay,
Sadly.
Bob Dylan is an exception to a lot of things. So, other than Bob Dylan, nobody gives a fuck about the hurricane. That's the point I'm trying
Hey,
to make.
hey.
they
I
also
give-
made a movie about it.
I give a
asshole.
fuck about the. Yeah, they did
They
make
made a
about it.
movie about it.
So-
Asshole.
2 out of 3 on this
Denzel
one.
Washington, what you just named earlier.
Yes, you did.
Alright, so fuck you. Fuck you. I stand by my point. Nobody gives a fuck
You
about the
should
hurricane.
fuck yourself.
No,
Practice safe sex, man. Fuck yourself.
do you know how many gay viewers we probably just gained just by saying
Oh
that?
fuck, man.
Hey.
That's fucking badass. We need all the viewers we can get on the first podcast.
I don't
Yeah.
care. Wait, actually, do you feel weird about gay people? I mean, I really don't give a fuck.
And
you
they
know, I
have-
have a good couple gay friends. You know I
Gay
don't care.
people have money.
Not
They
entirely true.
mostly.
Not entirely
No, mostly I can agree with that.
true.
When-
Not
when
entirely true.
When a gay whatever comes into my restaurant, I know I'm gonna get tip good, regardless of my
Alright,
service.
okay, so
I guarantee
But
you.
you-
stop. I'm gonna go ahead and declare a political justice. Everybody states their point of view, starting with Jimmy. State your point about gays and go.
I don't see that as anything different. I don't see gay or straight as anything different in society. You are who you are. If you're gay, you're gay. You're straight, you're gay. I don't hold that against you. You're still
Secret
the same
bite.
person regardless. I don't give a fuck where you stick your ass at, man. I don't really do give two shits. That doesn't change who you are as a person. If you're gay, you're gay. You're probably the same thing as you'd be if you were straight.
Okay.
That's just my thing.
Are you
I
done?
am done.
For economical reasons, I imagine that gays in general being able to marry and everything would, you can make a lot of money off of that. I'm just saying, jobs. This dude works. What do you do?
Well, I do weddings for a living.
He does weddings. This could benefit him if gays were able to legalize marriage. Then that could help this dude.
Not
So
only
why
that,
not? Why not?
I'd watch the shit out of the gay divorce court, dude. That'd be the funniest fucking
Exactly.
30 minutes of my life.
Exactly, dude.
All right,
Come
very
on.
good point.
Admit
Gay
that.
divorce court. Yes.
Exactly.
You know what? That's a very good question. Why the fuck is there no gay divorce court? I would watch the shit out of that at gay divorce court. So my ex-boyfriend Tommy, he never paid attention to me, and every time I ever looked at him, he was always talking to Billy Joe, and Billy Joe did this, and Bobby Ray with that, and this and this and that and that. And that.
Billy Joe. Think of what
So
is,
Billy
I,
Joe.
didn't know the guy from fucking Green Day was gay, dude. What the fuck?
He's gay. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's gay. At least
Alright,
bisexual
well,
at the very least.
Let's think about this for a second. I mean, if we allowed like gay marriage to happen
know.
a lot more regulated in the U.S. than it is now, I'm pretty sure by now we would have gay divorce court, but we don't. We're barely giving them the right to be happily like wed in that union. I mean, give it maybe 5 or 6 years. Some of them will finally like, you know what? I can't do this no more. I need to get divorced, and then we'll have gay divorce court.
It's pretty sad.
It really is. But if we had given
Again, these two guys are fucking Democrats. Just saying.
Hey, we're Democrats. We're agreeing on an issue that we normally would
All right,
agree
okay.
on, but the drama, the TV would be fucking
All right, so
phenomenal.
I have a bombshell of a confession to confess with both these guys, and I'm gonna go ahead and take this time.
This dude's gay.
No, I'm gonna go ahead and take this time to admit it in this podcast.
Are you coming
Alright.
out?
All right, no, are you guys ready?
Go.
All right, the truth is, I'm not really conservative. I consider myself more libertarian than anything.
Oh my god!
It's a breakthrough.
Oh my god!
It's a breakthrough. He's just trying to be the fucking yin to our yang right now.
I'm done.
He's just trying to be the yin to your yang.
God damn it, dude. Dude, I knew you were a libertarian for the first fucking time I met you. Don't even bullshit.
Of course
me.
he is. He's fucking Mexican.
No.
He's fucking
That don't
Mexican.
mean nothing. That don't mean
All right,
nothing.
okay, time out. So for the people that don't know, if there were ranks, you would have conservatives here, you would have libertarians here, like kind of in the middle, and then you have Democrats right up here.
Well,
Like I guess from the extreme, libertarians tend to be toward the middle.
well, for the sake of everybody watching, it'd be best to kind of describe what a libertarian is, because libertarian's a strange beast. It really is. Most people don't understand where libertarians come from, and for instance, I can totally relate with you.
And they never get elected.
Well,
They don't. They really don't.
yeah, they never do.
It's sad, because I really think if we had a libertarian as a president, it'd help a lot, because they're very about do what you gotta do. If that's what you believe, that's what you believe. If you want to do that, you want to do that. That's you as an American citizen, have that right to do whatever the fuck you want.
All right, okay, so
But the world doesn't work like that.
okay, are you done, Princess?
No, the world doesn't work like that. Their ideas are too far-fetched. You need to have middle ground with any idea. And with libertarians, they go to the extremes, and with the American public, it's not going to work.
All right, this is what I think about your democratic ideologies.
You ate it, and you probably liked it.
No, you're missing the point.
You liked
no,
Doritos
time out.
nachos.
Okay, time
I'm
out.
just saying, though, it's none of my business.
Time out. Okay, time out. Okay, while I do like Doritos, and even though we're not sponsoring them, I'm doing it for a point. He's missing the point,
Wrong
like most
point.
fucking Democrats.
Horrible
Okay, look,
point.
time out. I put the Dorito in my mouth. Yes, right? I did, right?
Okay, you did.
Okay, this is my point of his democratic
But you
ideology.
still liked it because you ate it.
Let him-
I
let him
spit
know.
it. I spit it just to prove a
Let
point.
him talk, goddamn Chris.
Thank you. You missed the point. I put the Dorito in my mouth. Yes. But like almost every Democratic I've ever met, they fucking talk prematurely without educating themselves. So what did I do? I spit the Dorito out just to prove a point. Thank you. I rest my case. End the story. If there was any more of this tequila bottle, I would totally chug it. Actually, you know what? There is a little.
But dude, this is a waste of Doritos.
Please, I'm gonna go grab a Miller Lite.
Go do that.
I will be right back.
Actually, do you have any? Do you have any more?
I just have 2 Miller Lights.
All right, go ahead and bring them up if you don't mind.
But
Okay, that's
I'm just
cool.
saying,
It's cool. I don't know.
why would a girl put your dick in her mouth and then just spit it out? I mean, she's already obligated to this purpose.
Actually,
Why would she
this
stop?
is a bigger issue. than you
Why
think.
would she stop?
You would be
I'm
surprised.
just saying though.
You would be surprised how few girls swallow. Okay, we're gonna get a little sexist here. Girls, do not get upset,
No, we
but
need
this
to
is
get-
being real as fuck.
Time out. I'll be right back.
Out
Fuck
of-
that! Hurry up and get your Miller Lite.
Go do that. I'm gonna say this right now though.
If you do,
I'm not
just-
gonna
just
name
go get it.
names. But out of the many
You should
girls,
name names.
no, I'm not gonna.
No,
Please do.
No,
Copyright
for respect's
issues,
sake,
that's
I am
fine.
not gonna name names for own respect. Out of the
Hey,
many girls
Jimmy,
I know,
Just fuck them and make them sign it.
no, I
know
can't
you're good
do
at that.
I can't do
well,
that.
that's a different story. All right. Anyways,
I'm
go on.
sorry, I see girls as more than just pussy, Chris. Fuck. Okay.
His name's Christian. Goddammit.
Goddamn, I'm gonna call him Chris because I am fucking drunk and I can't pronounce 3 syllables.
All right, go on.
So, out of all the girls
Holy
I know
fuck, that was quick.
that actually do give head, I only know 2.
That's why I'm
Granted,
gonna do the flash.
2 out of maybe
For my next
a
Pokemon.
good 40, 50 girls that actually swallow. I can't really say shit about it because, like I said, very few of them actually do swallow. So if we're gonna go with your analogy, almost every girl I know would follow you, but that'd be totally hypocritical to what they stand for.
So what I'm saying though is the way he put it was that if you put something in your mouth and you automatically spit it out, like the girl's gonna keep sucking your dick. If she puts it in her mouth, she's gonna keep sucking your dick.
God. Okay, look. I never stick
Unless
up.
you have fucking herpes, some STD, your dick.
Okay,
is
I
fucking
never
gross.
stick up for women. The
I mean,
only
if you don't
time
clean
I'll
your
ever
shit
stick
down
up for
there-
women.
Wait, what?
The only time I ever stick up for.
a woman?
Yes, I never stick up for women.
Wow.
Dude, I don't do that. Okay, but shut the fuck up,
Cheers.
both of y'all.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Epic moment happening
Cheers.
right now. Open
Epic
your beer,
moment.
brother.
Epic
You need
moment.
Okay,
beer.
one of the
This
few
is
times.
happening right
One
now.
of the few times.
Yeah, it's happening right now.
Fuck you guys. One of the few
Record this.
times.
Okay, 12:44 on a Monday morning.
One of the few times I'll ever stick up for women is when it comes to sucking dick. Okay? And I feel for every woman out there that has a fucking gag reflex. Simple as that. I understand the pain and the suffering that you guys must go through when it comes to fucking gag reflex.
Wait a minute,
And
how
that's
do you
why
know?
I don't. That's why I said I must. I knew you were gonna say some gay shit like that. That's why I said must. Anyways, I must. I have an idea of what it's like to have a fucking gag reflex. So every woman out there that sucks dick. So every woman that sucks a dick, good job. More props to you. We need more women to suck dick. More specifically,
Dude,
we
fuck
need
yeah, let's
more
do
women
this.
that deep throat and that swallow. Do you understand that men like us, we look. Wait, what was that?
Just so you know, it's been 2 hours and it's 30 likes.
Oh, you're already 30 likes.
30 likes in 2
Wow,
hours.
on a fucking Sunday night, almost 1
On a
o'clock Central.
Fucking Sunday
On a
night.
Sunday night, congratulations. Alright, back to women sucking dick. So women that deep throat and that swallow, you are a rare species.
You might have broken your screen. phone
Yeah, you
right
probably
now.
broke a screen.
I'm good.
No, his phone's fine. Anyways, okay. We need more women that swallow. We need more women that suck dick and
Yes.
that deep throat.
Yes.
We really,
Yes.
really do. Do you
And look,
understand that men love that? We want to keep you. We want to keep you safe. We want to protect you. We want to keep you.
Actually-
Go ahead.
I want to make this even. If a guy is willing to go down on you
I will.
enough to where
yes.
he makes you come or God forbid squirt, in all fairness, you should be
You
able
need
to
to suck
at
his
least
dick.
swallow at that moment. In that particular instance, you should be able to swallow if he made you come or squirt.
Exactly. I don't know
Thank
what
you.
else to say right now.
No, I know exactly
I
what
am
to say.
At awe right now.
No,
That-
I'm not
that's
in
the
awe.
perfect thing to say.
Because he's exactly right. Women,
Yeah.
shut the fuck up and pay attention. And do you know how rare it is for a man to actually make you come? Especially having a man willing to eat you out and willing to make you squirt and willing to do everything that it takes to please you. So, if you have a man that's willing to make you come from eating you out and you're not willing to suck his dick, you really need to go to a well and reevaluate your life because something is fucking wrong with you, you piece of fucking shit. It's simple as that, you
Look.
fucking whore.
By the way, I love to eat pussy.
Yeah, I love pussy, dude.
Exactly. I'm gonna say this right now. if you meet a guy that doesn't like to eat pussy, something is fucking wrong.
Yeah.
Because 98% of guys I know love to eat pussy. Fuck, even some gay guys I know love to fucking eat. Just like to eat shit.
Jose.
And that says a lot when they don't want to. That actually should give you a red flag. That should literally be like a fucking referee on a bad hand and fucking just flag everywhere. Everywhere.
I mean, honestly, why wouldn't you want to please a girl that you're fucking?
Thank you.
Honestly.
Not only that, not even a girl that you fuck. A girl that you actually, honest to God,
Would love,
care for.
Blah, blah, blah.
Guys, this is a fucking pro cheating tip for any guy out there.
Pro cheating tip.
This is a pro cheat. There's cheating and then there's pro cheating.
Pro cheating tip number 1.
If there is a girl
Number
that you
one.
absolutely fucking care for, like you just absolutely cannot live without this girl right now in this moment of your life, eat her out. Do whatever the fuck she asks for you, man. Keep her fucking
No,
happy.
Keep her
that's
happy.
too far for
Exactly.
me.
No.
But I agree with her.
agree.
Keep her
I
happy.
agree. Keep
Exactly.
her happy.
Even the guy that says it's too far even agrees with me.
Yeah.
Keep a
her
fucking girl
happy.
happy.
Can
And
we
girl,
all say this in unison?
keep a
her
girl happy.
happy.
Exactly.
If you keep her happy, she will keep you happy. Almost every girl will follow this fucking simple ass rule. I promise you, if you eat a girl out at least twice a week, she will do the same for you. Almost, unless you're with a fucked up bitch. And if that's the case, you should just drop her. Just let her go.
Cut that bitch off.
Bye bye. Bye bye.
Cut that bitch off. Cut that bitch off. Cut that bitch off.
But it's true. It's
I honestly want to play this song.
Play the song.
Copyright laws.
Actually, copyright laws.
Copyright laws.
Okay.
Yeah. We need permission.
I apologize, guys. If we
Nah.
get bigger and we can get copyright laws, we can get some copyright and we can play some good
really
music.
This would be
Yeah.
perfect.
No, but Jimmy, I could not agree with you more. If you really like somebody, you need to put in your work. It's that fucking simple.
Exactly.
Put in your work, eat that pussy out, figure out what it takes to make her come. If you can't make her come, you're a fucking pussy. You failed as a man. Go jump off a cliff.
Cut your dick
Go
off.
dive. Thank you. That's what I was looking for.
Hey,
Cut
fucking man.
your dick off. If you can't make her...
Cut that dick off.
Okay, look.
You had to make it a song.
Look,
You had to
look.
make it a song.
Look, this is the point.
Perfect.
Man, no.
Perfect.
Get this fucking closer. Look, pay the fuck attention. We're not talking about a bitch, okay? Bitches are completely excluded from this. We're talking about somebody you love. We're talking about somebody you want to keep in your life. If there's somebody you want to keep in your life, figure out whatever the fuck it takes. Make her come. If you have a fucking half-inch dick, I don't fucking care. Buy a vibrator. Buy a fucking strap-on. Figure out what it takes. If you're
Use your
some...
finger.
Shut the fuck up. If you're some white motherfucker named John Goldberg or John Allston, I don't fucking care.
Oh, now
If
I'm
you're
bringing
some-
names into this.
If you're fucking white and you have
Airing
a
it
half-inch
out.
dick, I don't
He's
fucking
airing it
care.
out.
Figure it out. Make her come. Make her happy. Make her want to stay. Give her a reason. If she wants to commit to you, you have to make her come. Figure it out. I don't fucking care. End of story. I wish there was more of this bottle to prove a fucking point. That's it. Make her come. That's all I care about.
I'm just saying, preach, nigga. Preach.
And lo, the Frank got up on the hill, and he gon' testify to the masses and the people, and letting them know the good ways of sexuality and relationship. And the Lord said, Amen.
Amen.
Well, I don't know how many black viewers we're gonna have after that, but if we can get more than one, then I'll be proud of that.
We'll be good.
We'll
We're
be
good.
good. Yeah.
We'll be good.
All right, so
That's for y'all. I love y'all.
I think we're exhausted on this topic. I mean, I think we should change topic. What's on your mind, gentlemen?
Well, this pizza's pretty fucking good.
This pizza was pretty
Oh, you're
fucking
talking
good.
about
Yeah, it's pretty
Oh,
fucking
okay.
good.
But it's just not- it was a good pizza.
best
Yeah.
pizza place that we ate at.
Ooh.
Oh,
you
that's an
first.
easy one
Ooh,
for me.
man.
All right, one at a time.
I like
Shut
to
up.
hear this.
One at a time. Go.
Best pizza place I've ever eaten at.
Hey, keep in mind we're in San Antonio, Texas. Go.
Actually, I went to I don't know if you've ever been to Kennedy's Deep Dish Pizza.
Never.
Never.
Casey introduced me to that shit. It was one of the best pizzas I've had.
I'm
in a
gonna
long
declare
time.
a little bit of bias because of recently new
Yeah,
girlfriend, but
Casey.
just please
No.
go on.
Actually, even though she is a new girlfriend, food I hold at a strict level. I am unbiased with food. I can honestly say it was probably the best pizza I had. It was a good deep dish. I haven't had a good Chicago deep dish pizza in a long time, and that hit
Okay.
it pretty damn good.
I do miss a deep dish pizza.
Exactly.
All right,
All right.
Christian, your turn.
For me, it really is a toss-up because I really love Grimaldi's,
cool.
Grimaldi's is fucking awesome. But then you have dough, which the crust is almost like a flour tortilla.
Wait, are you talking about Dough Pizzeria by North Star?
Yes, dude.
Oh,
it's almost like a
yeah.
fucking tortilla.
That place is pretty good.
It's almost like a tortilla,
Yeah.
And we're Mexican, so I mean.
Our
the same
San
way.
Antonio, anybody who's following us in San Antonio, try it out. It is actually
Yeah.
very good pizza.
Yeah, the cheese is really legit.
Yeah, it is fucking awesome. So it's a toss up between either or. But for all y'all San Antonio folk out there that think Big Lou's is fucking the shit, it ain't. It is shit. It is
Nah.
exactly a piece
It ain't
of
shit, boy.
It is a piece of shit. What
Yeah.
about my homeboy Frank right here?
Okay, look. So I'm assuming a lot of men are gonna follow us eventually. So I'm gonna break it down in terms of sex. If you want the best blowjob you could find as far as quality,
Oh God.
and just when you sit back and rally on taste, for me personally, it's gotta be Grimaldi's in San Antonio, specifically the one by La Cantera.
Yes.
It's just when it
Yes.
comes to taste, I mean, it's nothing. I haven't tried anything better yet. Now, when you talk about sex, when you talk about overall performance, when you talk about like it's not just the pizza, but the cheese, but the drinks, but the atmosphere. When I went to Dough Pizzeria, I saw all these rich ass old white guys. So that made me feel like shit, man. I never give a shit about atmosphere, but when I saw all these old ass rich white guys act like they're pumped yourself, like, yes, milady, I'm gonna go ahead and treat you out to some pizza and to some elegant cheese. That actually made me feel somewhat worthy. Like, here I am eating anywhere else. When I ate at Dough Pizzeria, just because of the rich elder, the white guys, it elevated just a little bit. So, if you're talking about the old quality, the whole compet, I don't even know what the fuck I'm talking about anymore. When you talk about the whole thing, when it comes to overall quality,
Product.
thank you, complete product. Dough Pizzeria is definitely the way to go. But when you're talking just pizza, in my opinion, it's definitely Grimaldi's.
Can we get an address here for anybody else watching this?
Fuck that.
No,
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 fuck
no
that.
one's
If
coming
you're-
to my house.
No, fuck that. If you're too stupid to Google Dough Pizzeria in San Antonio, Texas, and you don't have the fucking knowledge and balls to Google Grimaldi's in San Antonio, Texas, then you're a piece of shit. You don't fucking watch our podcast, and you
your
really
dick
should
off.
learn how to read a book. Thank you. Cut your dick
Actually,
off.
let's change topics here. We go from pizza. Let's go to that. Because in this day and age where you can literally Google anything,
Yeah.
is there any excuse for somebody being really stupid to the point where you can Google just about anything from cooking to location to opinions to celebrities? I mean, you can Google whatever the fuck you want. Google's the kind of thing where you can be like, I want to watch a guy have sex with a goat on fire. And Google will shoot back at with you, what kind of goat in specific would you like to watch?
Yeah, okay, look.
It's fucking crazy.
There could be some 75-year-old grandma with Alzheimer's, and for that day alone, she could learn how to use Google. So, I don't want to fucking hear he's absolutely correct. Anybody can learn how to use Google.
What if you don't have an internet connection?
Well, that's your fucking problem.
It's hard. It's hard to have an internet connection in this day and age. Hard to not have one.
Yeah,
I mean,
really
you go to
is.
the library, any basic phone. I mean, I have a prepaid backup phone that I have. Even that has basic internet and data connection. If you can't access Google, you really have to be living under a rock or like.
I'm an IT guy,
Shut
so
up.
it's really funny.
You either have to literally be intentionally living under a rock or intentionally trying to live off the grid to not rely on Google. Because you can literally just type it into your phone. Shit, sometimes Google will be so integrated into your phone, you could be texting somebody, I want a good pizza place, and Google will instantly give you results. Well, here's 15 good places within your 5-mile radius right now. That's how integrated Google is into our lives. So how much is it an excuse to be stupid and ignorant in this day and age when Google can answer almost any question you have?
Go on, Christian. I really want to talk, but I'll allow you to talk. Go.
Well, I don't know what to say right now. Shit's almost done, dude.
I don't give a fucking one hit.
You need to charge that shit. And here come the cigarettes on this podcast because my shit is out.
I just want to say it's so funny that he's trying to quit smoking and he's using the fucking the fake cigarette thing.
Well, I've never.
Hey,
I never tried to
Vapes
quit
are
smoking.
good alternative.
This
Vapes
is
are
the
a very great
alternative.
alternative.
And
Yeah.
I feel better, even though a lot of motherfuckers say that it's worse. I feel better generally when I run, when I fucking just everyday life. So on that aspect, then I don't care what anybody else says.
The beauty of vapes is you can actually get these
Thank
with
you. I
zero
forgot to
nicotine.
name vapes.
You can actually get like vape oils with zero nicotine in them.
That's 18 though.
No. Okay. The only point that I'm trying to make is he's using a vape, and then he mentioned cigarettes. That's all I'm trying to make. I'm just trying to make fun of him. Simple as that.
He's being a dick right now. Frank's being.
Thank
Sorry,
you.
I
That's all I'm
apologize.
being
Frank
a
is a dick. Frank will always be a dick. He'll always be an upfront, honest
There you
dick.
go.
But that's why we
Talking
love this
burp.
guy.
Yeah.
Put pizza in my face while I'm talking? Exactly.
Yeah. Okay. Look. Here's the thing. I'm never gonna make fun of anybody behind their back. Fuck that. If
No,
I'm
that's
any-
good. That's good.
I'm talking, motherfucker. If
That's
I
good. That's good. That's fucking awesome. I appreciate you for that.
If I have anything to say, I'm gonna walk right up to you. I'm gonna make fun of you.
And this motherfucker's not gonna stop me from talking if I want to.
Yep. And I'm gonna take a step back. I'm gonna watch your reaction. Once I watch your reaction, I'm gonna leave one way or another. Simple as that.
Okay. Yeah. I'll be right back, guys.
Where you going?
Where are you
Give me
going?
my cigarettes.
That's my point, man.
Isn't that fucking funny?
That's fucking hilarious. He's using a vape and then he's gonna go get his cigarettes. And
Well,
No,
my
and he-
let
shit
him.
doesn't
It's
work.
cool, let him.
I still need to smoke. We don't have
Let
no
him.
weed.
Of
If we
course.
had weed, I'd be like, let's smoke weed, but then I still need cigarettes.
Hey, man, we're in Texas. It's illegal.
Suck my dick.
Yeah.
You know that. Don't get us in trouble, man. Come on.
yeah, we're still in Texas, man. It's
Can't be
still
doing that.
technically-
I smoke weed every day, nigga.
And this is why he's going to be in fucking, like, jail next week.
Yeah,
God damn it.
probably.
The reason
Oh,
they're coming in,
the
motherfucker.
reason I went to jail is because I was fucking drunk and I got a PI because the cops are fucking racist as fuck.
Christian, go get your fucking cigarettes.
Go get
God
your
damn it.
cigarettes.
I'm
We'll,
coming, assholes.
we'll try and
Oh,
edit this out.
Because I need
don't
one
worry.
too. I left mine at home. I'm sorry.
Little bitch.
I'm sorry. I don't like to. I really do not like to smoke at all as any of your last resort, but in these moments I do.
That's me right there.
I got you.
What you just said.
Alright, I guess let me redeem all you non-smokers out there. I smoked a cigarette once and I fucking hated it. After that, I vowed to never smoke again. Then I watched everybody else trying to quit. I watched all these fucking old people, all the side effects they had, and that was enough for me to never constantly smoke
Was it-
cigarettes.
One thing is, I had my first cigarette when I was 14. Hated the fuck out of it. And then recently, with my ex getting into it, my old roommate getting into it, everybody I knew was just into cigarettes, and that was ever my thing. And then menthols came around. You know, I discovered menthols, and it was cool. I could have one, maybe. That gets me by, barely. I do not like to smoke. It's in the moment of where I'm really stressed, where I can't do nothing about it, that I will turn to a cigarette. Or for the most part, I don't. But for the time being, in the context of this podcast or this video, whatever the hell we're gonna post it as, I think a cigarette would be appropriate right now. And granted, I mean, Casey probably mad that I'm this fucked up and that I'm smoking too, but whatever.
Yeah, but I mean at the same time, this guy, he just kind of got a girlfriend, and it's been a really long ass time, especially all the bullshit he had to deal with his fucking ex. So if there's ever been a moment where he deserved to get drunk, he deserved to smoke, and he deserved to just live up life, it's definitely right now.
It's definitely
Congratulations,
right
my
now.
friend.
Thank
you got
you
a fucking
very much.
girlfriend. I mean, I'm
And
really
I mean,
proud of you.
As we go into other podcasts and other things, and maybe I'll open my personal one, I'll open up about that more often. But and honestly, it's been a hell of a 3 years for me since I've broken up with my ex. I mean, I almost married this girl. I did love her to death. And
Yeah.
just shit's happened, and of course, we went our separate ways. She's got a guy. I got a new girlfriend now. I love her to death. She loves her new guy. Well, I hope she loves her new boyfriend to death. I hope she's doing the best for her. But that's something that's so long a story. I'll do my own podcast on that later.
Yeah.
But as of right now, I'm committed again. And it feels amazing. It really does feel amazing to have somebody around like that I can trust so much. And that I can connect with so much that I'm willing to commit to over like the 1,000 other hoes in San Antonio. Because I'm going to admit it, San Antonio is a ratchet ass motherfucking town. There is a lot of bitches here in town that put themselves up higher than they really are. And even if they do see it and they get mad, I don't care because someone's got to tell them the truth. A lot of y'all girls in San Antonio put yourselves up at this level that's way up here when y'all are like really down here.
Fuck that, below this fucking table.
Before this fucking table, below like out the like fucking screen. And I mean that's gonna hurt a
Brace
lot of
yourself,
y'all.
Christian. We're talking about exes.
We're talking about exes.
Just
We're talking
brace
about
yourself.
girls.
He started it. I
But
didn't start.
you know what?
Pressure my mom, boys.
We're all we
Hey,
all
let-
have
let-
Topic,
let
talk
him- let him
about
talk.
if you're on
we
podcast.
Let
we
him
all
talk,
have fresh
so.
sections on the mind. We do have
Yeah,
all
we
fresh
do.
sections on the mind. He's still trying to get over it. This one just left like a good 50-some page book at his ex's doorstep recently.
You really
We'll get-
did that? You didn't tell me, asshole.
This was a very personal
It's-
thing.
I
This
haven't
was-
talked
this
to my
was
ex in a
today.
week.
But
Okay.
damn,
I'll-
a week really?
I've been
Okay.
to Austin. I've been everywhere.
Okay, we do sound
Fucking
like pussies.
around,
Hey,
bitch.
we do sound like pussies talking about exes, but in honesty,
Yeah, you're
I agree.
thank you, sir. But in honesty, I do believe that you need to retrospect your past relationships to see what went wrong. Maybe they were bad. Maybe there was something
Maybe
you
you were
didn't like.
bad.
Maybe you were bad. I've admitted to
Exactly.
it that I did a lot of mistakes.
There you
I mean,
go.
if my ex ever saw this video, I do formally apologize for everybody to see all the fucked up shit that I should have did better or I didn't do when we were together.
Oh, where's the alcohol?
But that's
exactly.
I would say that even when I'm sober. But that's the
Still
past.
go to the bar, boys.
That was then.
Yeah,
This
we
is
still
now.
can.
And I'm down to come back. But what I'm trying to say though is sometimes to see the bigger picture, you gotta zoom in, and that's exactly what he said in a shorter amount. We should go to the bar though and come back.
No,
and,
man.
I'll drive.
Well, that's a different
I'm
story.
making breakfast in the morning.
I'll drive.
Dude, what time is it?
It's
One.
1:03.
Dude, by the time we get to a bar, we'll have like enough time for one drink and be done.
No, we'll have it. I mean, there's a bar right there, and it takes 6 minutes to get there.
Well,
If you're
I
paying.
mean, okay. Look, let's make
I'm
this.
paying for my drinks.
Fuck
Nope,
that.
done.
Doesn't count.
You can't, man. You can't bring up an idea and then be like,
No,
"I'm
but-
gonna do myself."
But I'll drive. I already provided pretty much a whole bottle.
Where is your bottle? That's his bottle.
This is my bottle.
That's his bottle.
What
Goddamn
about
it.
what about the bottle?
We
without
took
Where
water?
is
two
your bottle?
shots.
No, we had
finished
like
the
3
whole
like
bottle.
triple shots.
All right.
We
finished
actually
the
had a
whole
good
bottle.
chunk of that alcohol. We knocked out half of that bottle.
All we
on our
need
own.
is like 2 drinks. I'm paying for myself. I'm just saying, and I'm
You want to
driving.
do that? You want to do that?
Yeah.
If you know where this bar is, we can do that.
Yeah, it's
Alright,
right
cool.
down the street.
All right then. I guess.
We'll come back. We'll resume. We'll have.
All right.
better
Wait. Okay.
conversation.
Look.
Starts off
All right.
early,
Wait.
I
All right.
think.
Look. Right now the podcast is at 42:25. So we're gonna end this podcast in exactly 45 minutes. We'll come back and do a recap once we come back at the bar. Fair
Like
enough?
this.
Yes,
Fair
we will. Hopefully, we will do this more often now. We'll get a couple. We'll be a little more coherent.
All right.
a
I
little less
guarantee you we'll do this.
Okay.
A little bit more
yes.
often.
All right. Can I go ahead and finish off the podcast, guys?
Go
Are you
for
cool with that? You
Go
cool with
for
that?
That's fine.
All right, cool. I know we ended up talking about exes as far as the last topic goes, but you guys gotta understand where this podcast is coming from. I got respect for this motherfucker right here because a lot of you pussy ass motherfuckers act like exes ain't shit, or you end up acting like you didn't do anything and you're just gonna go ahead and move on to the next best thing, and then you're gonna go ahead and act like it didn't mean anything to you. I'm sick and fucking tired of so many people acting like relationships ain't shit nowadays. And yet, you wonder why you're all fucked up, you wonder why you're all fucking depressed, and you wonder why you think nobody can accept you, you think nobody's willing to accept the person that you are, and why you continue to have the same problems with your same fucking girlfriends. You don't learn because you act like it ain't shit. You act like you have nothing wrong with you. You act like, you know what my problem is? My problem with most women in America nowadays, this is my fucking problem. You women act like if this man that I'm with right now can't accept me for who I am, it's cool because somebody will eventually accept me for who I am. Fuck that. You need to fix your shit. That's a fallacy. You end up acting like nothing is going to happen. You end up acting like everything's going to be okay, and you never address your problem. Fuck you. Fuck you and your asshole all the way with a 15-inch dildo. 6 inches wide. Just so you feel the pain, motherfucker. A minute left. I ain't done with you yet. Let me fucking finish here, goddammit, motherfucker. I'm sick and tired of fucking women, men too, but it's mostly women in America, act like there's nothing fucking wrong with them. Fuck that shit. You have your problems. Whether it's passive aggressive behavior, whether it's bipolar, whether it's you fucking paranoid and you have to know where your man is at every fucking time. I don't fucking care what your problem is. The point is, you have a fucking problem. Be honest with yourself. fix yourself, talk to a therapist, do whatever it fucking takes, but you're gonna continue to hurt everybody in your fucking life when you pretend like everything's okay when it's not. Stop hurting the people you love. It's only going to fucking destroy you. I'm sick of it. I'm tired of it. It happened to me, and it got the very worst out of me. Now there's 10 seconds left in this fucking podcast. I'm about to stop it. We're gonna go to the bar, excuse me. We're gonna come back,
All right.
and we'll come back and we'll finish
So we
it.
gotta sign off. So we're signing off with Jimmy Salazar, Frank Calleros, and Christian De Luna. This is our first podcast.
It went fucking
There
great,
will
man.
be a lot more. So please keep tuning in.
Love
Whatever, man.
Good night.
to all of y'all.
We'll be
Later.
back, motherfuckers.
Later,
We'll
man.
be back to fuck your girl's pussy.
Fuck that pussy.
Ooh-wee! Ooh, kill him. Frank the preacher right here, man. He tells it like it is.